You finish one task. Before you even feel satisfied, you look for the next one. Email, workout, work, reading, learning, planning, cleaning, improving. And when the day finally ends, you have done more than most people. But somehow, you still feel guilty. Because there was 1 hour where you did nothing. You sat down. You watched something. You stared out the window. And instead of feeling rested, you thought, I should be doing something. That sentence might reveal something important about you. Because productivity isn't always about getting things done. Sometimes, it's about avoiding what you feel when you're not getting things done. Think about the last time you had absolutely nothing you needed to accomplish. No deadline, no responsibility, no urgent message. What happened? Did you relax? Or did you immediately find something to fill the space? This is where productivity can become psychologically complicated. Because being busy gives you something very valuable: certainty. When you're busy, you know what you're supposed to do. There is a task, a target, a checkbox, a measurable result. But when you're still, you have to experience yourself, your thoughts, your emotions, your uncertainty, your dissatisfaction. And for some people, that is much harder. So they stay busy, not because everything is important, but because stopping feels uncomfortable. This is one reason someone can be extremely productive and still feel emotionally stuck. They are constantly moving, but never actually processing anything. They use work to avoid anxiety, exercise to avoid insecurity, learning to avoid making decisions, planning to avoid acting. Even self-improvement can become avoidance. And that's the strange part. The behavior looks healthy. From the outside, it looks impressive. But the question isn't simply, is this productive? The better question is, what am I using productivity to avoid? Because you can hide inside achievement. You can hide inside goals. You can hide inside a calendar that is so full that you never have to ask whether you actually like the life you're building. Imagine someone who works 12 hours every day. Everyone tells them they're ambitious. But maybe they are terrified of slowing down, because slowing down would force them to notice something. They don't know what they want, so they keep moving. And movement creates the illusion of direction. That's the hidden addiction, not productivity itself, but the emotional relief that productivity provides. Every completed task gives you a tiny signal. You're doing okay. And when you stop, the signal disappears. So you need another task, then another, then another. This can create a cycle. Discomfort, work, temporary relief, more discomfort, more work. Eventually, rest starts feeling like failure. And that is when productivity has stopped serving you. You are now serving productivity. There is a difference. Healthy productivity creates space for life. Unhealthy productivity consumes life. And here's something even more uncomfortable. Sometimes people don't actually fear failure. They fear stillness. Because failure is at least an event. Stillness gives your mind enough space to ask deeper questions. Am I happy? Do I even want this? Why am I chasing this? What am I trying to prove? What happens if I stop? Those questions don't fit neatly into a to-do list, so we postpone them, and we call it ambition. But this doesn't mean you should become less ambitious. It means you should become more honest. You should be able to work hard and also stop. You should be able to pursue something without needing it to validate you. You should be able to have an empty afternoon without feeling like you've wasted your life. Because rest is not the opposite of discipline. Sometimes rest is proof that your discipline doesn't control you. Try something simple. Once in a while, intentionally leave space in your day. No optimization, no learning, no productivity podcast, no personal development video, no task waiting for you, just space. And notice what happens. If your first reaction is discomfort, don't immediately eliminate the discomfort. Observe it. You might discover that you weren't actually tired. You were uncomfortable with being alone with your own thoughts. And that's useful information, because once you can tolerate stillness, you no longer need constant activity to feel okay. And then productivity becomes what it was supposed to be, a tool, not an identity. You work because something matters. You rest because recovery matters. You learn because you're curious. You exercise because your body matters. You accomplish things without needing accomplishment to prove your worth. That's freedom. Not doing nothing, but being able to do nothing without feeling like you're disappearing. So tonight, when your day ends, resist the urge to immediately find another task. Let something remain unfinished. Sit there for a moment. Feel the discomfort. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to optimize it. You don't have to turn the experience into another self-improvement lesson. Just be there. Because sometimes the most productive thing you can do is discover why you are so afraid of not being productive. And if you sit with that long enough, you may realize something even deeper. You were never addicted to productivity itself. You were addicted to what productivity helped you avoid feeling.